What's up, people? Happy Valentine's Day. I had actually did this video already, and I had it stored in my computer, but my computer goes down more times than my ex-girlfriend, and that's why she's my ex-girlfriend. But no, I had a lot of work in progress on my computer, but my computer, it crashed, so I am very discouraged, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. That's all I'm going to do. And for Valentine's Day, I'm going to teach y'all how to cheat on your girlfriend. Because if you're like me, you need more than just a few women to be completely satisfied. But, you know, there are some good women. You know, right now I'm you know, involved with this Asian girl, and she's pretty freaking awesome. I mean, she lets me finish while she decides if she's going to spit or swallow. She rubs my back, rubs my feet, cooks, cleans, she pays rent. She's got the best sense of humor ever in the world, and you know, I tell her all the time, I'm like, baby, you're too good to be true. She's all, nah, I used to be a man in another life. Okay, so I want to teach y'all how to cheat on your girlfriend. So first thing is your phone. Okay, your cell phone, turn it off, completely off. No lights, no vibration. Turn it completely off. The phone in your house, turn the ringer completely off. Kill your caller ID. The other thing is if you have an answering machine in your house, kill the volume. Kill it. A lot of times people are going to ask you why is it that you do that, and you gotta let them know, well, I work graveyard shifts and I like to sleep in, and I get telemarketers call me all the time, or you know, just telemarketers call me all the time. The other thing is your door. Okay, your doors is going to be another enemy, because you know, if you're like me, you constantly have them women on there saying, smash beans, oh smash beans, where art thou? And you know, they're knocking on your door all day, and your girlfriend's in the house with you saying, what the hell is this? And then she says, what the hell is this? And that's when you explain to your girlfriend inside the house, you tell her, baby, that right there is my psycho stalker ex-girlfriend. Yeah. Okay. Another thing about like your door, I remember one time I was banging this girl in my house, and my girlfriend was outside knocking on my window. Pop, pop, pop. See, this is the advantages of living upstairs and downstairs. Upstairs, they can only knock on your door. Downstairs, you know, one of my exes was knocking on my window, calling my name, saying, I know you're in there, fucking some other girl. You know, that's the disadvantage of living downstairs. So you want to get strategically placed, and you want to live upstairs. But it can still happen if you live downstairs. You just, you know, got to be careful. Keep your blinds closed all the time. You know, the other thing is you want to keep different women in different towns, okay? And because of the magic of the internet, this is now possible. You don't even have to leave your house to meet other ladies, okay? You just get on the internet, Craigslist, MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, whatever works for you, however you go fishing, you know? You always want it to be a little bit of a drive, and you always want to establish, you know, call me before you come over, because sometimes I just don't feel like having company. You know, of course you want to, you know, keep it at their place as much as possible, okay? And when you do that, you know, meeting a girl, whatever, you want to meet as little, or you don't want to meet any of her friends, okay? You don't want to meet none of her friends unless you absolutely have to. You know, don't be rude or anything. You know, you don't want to draw any suspicion towards you. But the thing is one time I was out, you know, banging this girl, and one of this other girls that I was banging, she wasn't my girlfriend, but her friend saw, you know, me with this girl, and automatically, you know, phone started ringing. Phone started ringing, and mine was in my pocket. Ring, you know. So you don't want to get recognized. You want to keep all that stuff on a down low. You know, you don't want to have that many pictures on your Facebook, you know, your MySpace, wherever it is that you choose to fish. And we all have our fishing holes, okay? The other thing is sometimes, you know, we hook up with these different ladies, and they don't care if you're fucking somebody else. You know, you can have a girlfriend. Your mistress in your life is your best friend. So treat her good, treat her with respect. Of course, you know, same thing with your girlfriend. All right, people, here come the shout outs. Satanic International, Nisa 310, SDTV, The Icker, Tabitha 448, Damon Foster, Lucindio 6669, Pagan Tears, Trippy TV, Yassi 33, Hippie for Life 4, Apocalypse 00, Hexatron, Cyber Hangman, Rogue Stoner, Green Laura Day, My Little Sister Lauren, Bayside Kid, Donnie Lesser, Little Jack 8421, Romuloso Juan, The Stigmadine, Piano Davy, Inspiridium, Ribcage Hacksaw, Jody Pinto, Miss Horses, Harvey Espasolo, Clear Critic, I Love to Rant, Berthowski, Mr. Stripey Head, Karma Girl 74, Zania the Coolest, Stephen Paul Taylor, Trike is Awesome, Igve 04, or EQVAY04. She's freaking awesome. Her link will be down in the description bar like everybody else's. Black Panther 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, Godless Monotabon, Eric Daniel 1988, Silver Fox 2358, Noraku Fan 2, Lazy Intellectual for Full Seal Team, Rock Dogs Rock, Mind Basher, Hannigan 1099, Wicked Tattoos, Itchy Andes, Demo K the Artist, Ask an Atheist, Thoughtful Atheist, Old Grey Wolf 58, Meladante, if you're out there, bro, much love, man. Chillin' Juggalo, U James 1978, OG Jimbo, King Heathen, JBLO Nations, Variablast, All Babies Are Atheists, Tana 54321, My Portraits, Bugs Me 10, Libra Anarchy, get well soon. Best wishes to you. White Wolf Heathen, Shayna Hartel, Torpedo Again, The Shady Crusader 2, Fat Trolley, Pump Stations, The Spartan Reserve, The British Resolve, Glenna Royce, Slen Elkla, NRA Videos, Rifleman's Association, Real Ale Guide, Rob Lester Films, Abba the Hutt, Old Dying Retard, Frankie Mush, Coughlin 616, and Coughlin 000, Mrs. Bloodwolf, Metal Vocalist Wanted. Yeah, buddy. Militant Pieces, Topanga Malanga, The Danny Z Blog, A Joey Joe, Feminist Horde, Divinity 3372, Exiled, Santa Nectar, Fate Wolf, Tamoy Girl, Ye Old Heretic, Alinko, Satan Robots, A Lonely Apprentice, Caroline Cherry Bomb, Adnil, Loop the Movie. Be sure to subscribe to Loop the Movie. He's the whole reason why I made a YouTube account. Halagonian Type 1, The Miss Katie Bucket, and Anna Moose. UFO Born 2, DVD Faber, Michelle Sanho, Mandy XX Schmandy XX, Cowboy Bebop 444, Frank's Tech Help, Rosebush, V for Voctor 2100, Ozzy Tim, Your Worm Food, Ted Boy 1977, Sleeper South 69, The Amazing Atheist. Fucking let's all subscribe to each other. And I know these bigger channels don't even know that exists, nor do they give a fuck, but you know what, they let me post a lot of my fucked up videos to their really awesome channels, so thank the fuck out of you, big guys. Alright guys, peace out. Let's all have a good year. Peace.